Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. So yeah, the AVAX chart just after the daily candle close is still holding above Fibonacci support. For this wave 4 pullback that we're considering here, support is between 31.69 and 35.28. This is as part of a very ugly potential diagonal pattern to the upside. This is standard support for a wave 4 in a diagonal pattern. It is holding at the moment, but we should be quite close to the end of the correction, if this is the correct interpretation already, of course. It is a pretty painful correction. Structures look messy, which is what they often do in the crypto sector. But this year, for example, was a nice wave 2, I'd say. This pullback into the November lows, whereas, what we see here, it's just messy. It could easily get one more low. As I said in previous updates, you can definitely make a case for one more low in this white wave 4. In the yellow count, the low might be in, but then this here would have to be a 1-2 setup. And to be honest, it already broke below the 78.6 retracement briefly. That is not invalidation, but there is pretty much here a short-term bullish count in yellow. But the bulls need to turn up now. They need to turn up now. And they are fighting. They turned up at the 78.6 Fib level, but there was a brief break of support, but no sustained break. So they could still arrive here. The invalidation point for the yellow count is the beginning of yellow wave 1. So we talk here about, what is that, $33.50. Yeah, that's the invalidation point. I'll highlight that with a red line. Below that level, however, it could just be a marginally lower low in the white wave 4. So for the white count, it's a very similar structure. We would also say, an A, B, C structure to the downside in wave 4. But then within the wave 4, we are dealing with, within the C wave, we're dealing with something here like a 1, 2, 3. Was it maybe a triangle in wave 4? Maybe A, B, C, D, E. Very ugly one, maybe. And then a wave 5 to the downside. I'm just sketching it here. I'm going to delete it again. But that's a possibility. You could also argue maybe the wave 4 was up here, but it looks quite good as a triangle, even though it's a messy triangle. But some of these charts are actually really showing a very nice looking triangles. AVAX not so much, so I'm considering that 1-2 setup, but yeah, the bulls need to turn up. I don't trust it at this stage. I would need to see some upside momentum from here and a break above that B wave high at 42.30 to really get an indication that this third wave has unfolded or has started to unfold. But yeah, for now, I'm just watching this. It's pretty much of a big mess there. And overall, I would see this as one larger support area down to 31.69. But please know that a sustained break below 31.69 would indicate that this is probably more than a wave 4. Yeah, it is not a wave 4 if it's going below the 61.8 Fib level, at least not if it's breaking and sustaining below that level. That's the update about AVAX. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.